Hey everybody, my name is Mike. I am not for Coltrane. Welcome to your Coltrane Tuesdays show for this, the 27th day of July in the year 2021. Hi, how are you doing? Hope things are going okay. Things are more warm. There's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of things around in the world to be concerned about, but for the moment we are just going to be hanging out here doing some music and playing the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game in just a little bit. We're going to talk about some things that are coming up, and we've got a twisted up genre bent version of a classic Rolling Stones song happening momentarily. But first, let me let you know about how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game in case you are unfamiliar with how that works. People who are live online with us will give a song suggestion and I have to respond to it. So if the song is one that I know, I will go ahead and play it. It will be unrehearsed, but that will be okay. If the song that's requested is one that I kind of sort of know, like I know it a little bit or I've heard it a bunch of times but never actually played it myself, I will then figure out how to play it here in front of everybody. If I do not know the song at all, or at least if I don't recognize the title that is suggested, I will have to make a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That's how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. This is a great time to get in your requests for that, because sometimes there's a lag and I don't see them in the moment. So by all means, go ahead and get in your Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game requests in now, or as soon as a thought crosses your mind. Go ahead and throw that in the chat there. This is also a great time to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, hit the share button for anybody else who might be on their lunch break right now. This is a great time for them to jump in because the game is more fun. We've got more people hanging out here with us. That said, we are going to start with a Rolling Stones song. Oh, of course, I'm also grateful if anyone is watching live. In addition to getting your Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game requests in, always helpful if folks can let me know that the video and audio are actually functional, because I don't always know. And we do the best we can. So, now we're going to get started today with a genre-bent Rolling Stones song. I've liked this song for a long time. Just in the past couple of days, I got this inspiration of how to change the arrangement of it quite a bit from the original version. And in addition, if you saw over on Facebook, I did a quickie little preview. I've got a big actual spring reverb unit. So there's literally a big coiled up spring inside this thing, and the sound bounces off of it, and that's how it makes this reverby sound. In addition to the natural reverb of the space that I'm in here in my attic stairwell. So we've got all of those things together. We've got the guitar. I'm gonna get that. Oh, there it is. Yes. Yes, I think you can do that. And we're going to make it even a little bit more complicated by bringing in another instrument. So yeah, I don't really know what genre to say that I'm performing this in. I think world music is perhaps the closest, most accurate description. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna, and also if it borrows a little bit from several versions of this song that I was checking out, which I'll talk about afterwards. It also borrows from another song entirely for the drum pattern. So yeah, I bet you'll recognize lots of bits and pieces of it, but we'll see how this goes. Here we go.
just a shadow away. Flood is threatening my very life today. Gimme shelter before I fade away now. Oh, children, just a shot away. 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 Give me love, love my sister. It's just a kiss away, just a kiss away, just a kiss away, just a kiss away, just a kiss away. away, just a kiss 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 away.
There you go. The rare fade out on a live performance, the version there of Gimme Shelter by the Rolling Stones. So yeah, lots of, whoops, it's saying my stream is not currently functional. Is it? Okay, there it's back. Okay, good. All right. Yeah. So obviously lots going on there. The drum beat, of course, borrowed from where the Levee Breaks. Not Rolling Stones. That would be the other massively successful British band other than the Beatles, namely Led Zeppelin. So yeah, Led Zeppelin's version of Where the Levee Breaks, actually a Memphis Mini song. The way that John Bonham did it on the drums there, kind of cool. And yeah, I've been wanting to do sort of a down tempo version of Gimme Shelter for a long time, and I hadn't quite figured out how I was going to make that work. And finally figured out a way to do it by borrowing from the Led Zeppelin song. One of the other key inspirations there was a performance. There's a organization called Playing for Change that gets together musicians from literally all over the world, and they put them together, making a song around the world. So the Playing for Change version of Gimme Shelter was one that's been rattling around for a long time. More recently, I saw a version of U2 playing that song, along with Fergie and will.i.am from Black Eyed Peas, and Mick Jagger himself popping out on stage to do it. I really like what U2 is doing with the song. The riff that I was doing at the beginning was inspired by what The Edge was playing for the intro of their version of Gimme Shelter. So lots of stuff. I'll post links afterwards to all of those various sources of inspiration for that version of that song. What did you think? Love to hear from you. It's a travesty. You should never do it again. I hope that it is not that. I hope that you found something else to enjoy in that version of the song. Yeah, there's something else I was going to say about that, but I don't remember exactly what it was. So yeah, so we're just going to keep on moving. So other things that are happening. There's always all sorts of things that are going on. Let me mention a few of the things that are coming up. Many of you know that in addition to the Coltrane Tuesdays webcast that I do here, I also host a show over on Rock in the Valley. That is the Rock in the Valley's Cyber Speakeasy, your source for music, conversation, and cocktails, and it is now part of Stories and Song with Mike and Tom. So last night was a reprise episode. We were revisiting an episode that had been webcast earlier, and it so happens that this was a visit with some of the folks from Touchstone Theatre as they were preparing to do the Christmas City Follies back in December. So hey, Christmas in July, special Christmas in July special presentation over on Rockin' in the Valley. So if you check out Rockin' in the Valley's YouTube or Facebook, you'll be able to find that reprise, that rebroadcast of the webcast from back in December, featuring the folks over at Touchstone Theatre. So go check that out. It was a fun show, and there was all sorts of cool stuff that happened as part of that. Speaking of Touchstone, coming up at Touchstone Theatre, there is a very cool show that is happening. It is a co-production of Touchstone as well as Godfrey Daniels, as well as the SouthSide Arts District, all here in Bethlehem. It is a special First Friday show featuring HeadEye and Friends. Last week on the show here, I played a HeadEye song, and I mentioned this show, this concert, this event happening, and I'm mentioning it again because it's so cool, and definitely people should come out and find out about it. It is free for admission, and there is going to be all sorts of wonderful like food and drink items you can get on site. So that is going to be fun. The first Friday in August, that's August 6th. Featuring, of course, HeadEye. It is the album release event for HeadEye. In addition to that, there will be appearances by Acoustic Kitty Project and the Big Easy Easton Brass, as well as we're closing out the night with a full set from Roy and the Secret People. All of those things happening at the new Barrio Stage at Touchstone. So outdoors is very safe in terms of your pathogens that might be in the air in indoor spaces. So that's very cool. Come check out HeadEye and Friends, first Friday in August at the Barrio Stage at Touchstone Theatre, co-production with Godfrey Daniels and the SouthSide Arts District. And the day before that is my very first in-person performance since I don't even know how long. I'm going to be at the Bethlehem Farmers Market. This is the one that is put on by Lehigh University over at Farrington Square. That's the one at the end, well, not the end, where New Street keeps on going south until it comes to a T-stop there at Morton. Right there is a little square with the college bookstore and the cup. And that's where I'll be. There's a farmer's market there every Thursday in season. The farmer's market goes from, I believe, 10 to 2. I will be there starting at 11 doing some music. And yeah, it'll be fun. So come on by. You can put in some requests for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. I'll have a jar. You can put in requests. I'll have CDs available. And there will be lots of great local food available for your purchase and subsequent consumption. So check all of those things out. I'll post links afterwards so people can learn more about those things. Again, so Not for Coltrane at the Bethlehem Farmers Market over at Lehigh, August 5th, Thursday, August 5th, with music starting at 11. All right, so now it is time for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. I'm not seeing any requests just yet. I'm thinking we may not be getting one live. That's okay, I have a backup plan. But if you have been waiting for this moment to share your request, this is a good time. And if, for those who came in late, let me refresh your memory as to how it works. Folks who are live online with us will give me a request for the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game, and I will have to respond to it. If their song that's requested is one that I know, I will go ahead and play it. If the song that is requested is one that I kind of sort of know, like I've seen a bunch of other people play it, or I've heard it a bunch of times on the YouTube or the Spotify or the radio, or I used to know how to play it, 25 years ago, I will then attempt to figure out how to play it. If I don't recognize the song at all, I will have to make up a brand new song right here on the spot with the same name as the song that was requested, thereby technically satisfying the requirement. That is how we play the Not for Coltrane Stump the Band game. Seeing as I'm not seeing any requests, I'm going to go into my emergency backup bag of pre-submitted requests. So the way this gets filled up, a lot of it is when people come out to in-person gigs and fill out a card and put it in, or sometimes when I'll be doing things at Godfrey Daniels or Touchstone, I will ask people to fill out these little cards and put them in. And, all right, let's see. So the request for today is... Great. That's awesome. The song that's requested, let me see if I can hold this in a way that people can actually see it. Like a Prayer by Madonna. Thanks, Dana. That's awesome. Like a Prayer. All right. Like a Prayer. I kind of sort of know this one. I definitely have no idea what the verses are like. I have some sense of what the chorus is like. This is one of those songs where it's like a 1.5 entendre. I think it's when the singer, the speaker in the song is talking about down on my knees, I want to take you there, like a little prayer. There's probably, well, the name of a deity might be being invoked, but yeah, there's something else beyond religion that is happening in that scenario. All right, so that's awesome. All right, but I'm open-minded in all sorts of things. So okay. Let's see, find a key where I can actually sing it. I'm thinking seriously about breaking out the looper and giving this a sort of a bit of a club beat. I need some idea for the verses. Thinking what just popped into my head was the Hozier "Take Me to Church" song, which I might borrow from. That might be worship like a dog at the shrine of your life, which I don't even know what that means. If I actually did this in a key where I could play the harmonica, there would be even more blowing involved, which is probably all the more reason for me not to actually do that. Okay, let's see. Ha! That's not working at all. Let's see. What did I do wrong? Ah, there it is. not sure how you will survive. Love your birthday like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power. Come feel for me. We're gonna take you there. I know it's gonna sound like you praying to God. You're gonna be so consumed with feeling it's a lot. Things that I wanna do with you. And don't you know that it's true. Little things like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power. Down on my knees, I'm gonna take you there. And we're gonna be like a little prayer. Down on my knees, I'm gonna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power. I'm gonna take you there. We're not going to go any farther than that. So thank you very much to Dana for that request, for that classic Madonna song that is not really about praying, although it does involve other things. All right, so there you go. I think we're gonna leave it right there. Yeah, I think I was flushing a little bit during that song. I'm not sure if it was the heat or the subject matter. Anyway, thanks very much to Dana for that request, and of course, thanks to everyone who was able to watch the webcast, whether you're watching it live or if you're watching the replay later. All of those things are cool. Of course, be sure you check out my in-person appearance coming up on 1 week from this Thursday, so that is August 5th. Get yourself all warmed up for Music Fest. Come out, ease into some live music, and then the expanse of music that follows that, including, not at Music Fest, but here on the south side of Bethlehem, over on the first Friday in August. That is August 6th, HeadEye and Friends, the joint production with Godfrey Daniels and Touchstone Theatre, and the SouthSide Arts District, featuring HeadEye and Acoustic Kitty Project and Roy and the Secret People, and a special appearance by the Big Easy Easton Brass. All of those things, both of those shows are free, and you definitely should check them out. And so of course hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button, hitting the share button so more people can see what just happened when that particular Madonna song got requested, and all of those things. And then I will be right back here in this virtual space with you 1 week from today. So until that time, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other. My name is Mike. I am not for Coltrane, and I will see you next time.